Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a long, long time ago, there stood a castle. In this castle lived a little princess. The little princess was a happy and pretty girl, if not quite spoilt. But all loved her, all except the little princess's father. The little princess's father was the king, as one might expect, but he was an evil and wicked king who had a stoop and a squint and flatulence. The little princess's mother, the queen, was just as beautiful as the little princess, and all loved her too, but she had been killed a year ago. The police were still looking for the culprit, and the little princess had a sneaking suspicion that her father had something to do with it, being as evil and wicked as he was. Today was the little princess's 18th birthday, and she was to be married off by her father. To be the little princess's husband, the king had chosen Reginald, an accountant, a soldier, a chef from the kitchens. Reginald was also evil and wicked, which was why the king liked him and why the little princess did not. She was in love with a boy from the village called Tarquin, a happy boy, but a little stupid. A crowd from the village had turned up to wish the little princess a happy birthday and to see who would be the new prince. So the king ordered the castle bell to be struck. Bell. 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 Bell.
Yeah? Oh, all right, mate. Nothing much. A drink? Yeah, okay. I've got to finish this, though. Okay, 8:30 then. All right, then. See you then.
The king turned to address the suitors. Today is a day of happiness, said the king. My daughter is to be wed to one of these two suitors, Tarquin, the crowd cheered, and Reginald. The crowd cheered, spurred on by Reginald's confident gaze. To find out which one would be most suitable to be my son-in-law, I have devised 2 tasks, fair and honest. The first task, you shall cook for me a meal fit for a king. Queen, really. They were given an hour and all watched as the two slaved away. The little princess looked on with suspicion. The king was up to something. But Tarquin still had a fighting chance. Then again, after an hour, the shooters returned with their meals. And although Tarquin was impressed with his lettuce sandwich flambe, it seemed to pale in comparison to Reginald's attempt. Well, much to our surprise, Reginald wins that one, said the king. The next test will be to prove to me your martial valor. Behind these 2 doors stands an opponent you must face in fair and honest battle. The doors whispered open. Tarquin's opponent was Nasty Pete, the cruel and exceptionally talented swordsman. Reginald's wasn't. The little princess's heart sunk again. But the time was up, and the 2 battle-weary suitors emerged. There, said the king to the little princess, we have a winner. Tarquin was beaten. The little princess looked on in dismay. It would take a miracle to save her now. If only... Suddenly the police burst in. Evil and wicked king, they shouted. We are arresting you for the murder of the queen, you naughty, naughty man. Tarquin was still quite bemused, wondering if this meant the little princess still had to marry Reginald. But with the king out of the way, the little princess had obviously made up her mind.